What is good, everybody? It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject, and today we're here with another episode of Life After Tony Romo. And so far, as you see here on the screen, the boys have gotten off to a hot start, 2-0 so far this season, as we gear up to take on the Chicago Bears. Now, as you see, both teams on the sidelines here getting ready for this long-awaited matchup here on Sunday night primetime, baby. You see Quinton there with Rowe getting ready for the game. And you see him talking to the offense here, letting them know we expect big things here and let's keep things pushing. So as you see with our first drive here, 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line. Dak is under center. Des Bryant in motion. He tosses left to Ezekiel Elliott, but he is stuffed in the backfield. Doesn't get much. The tape is out on this kid. People have seen 2 games from the rookie, and they know what he's capable of. But we're able to hit Zeke out here on the screen. He gets out. He gets the first down. Brought down at the 47. No huddle. We're back on the ball. 1st and 10. Dak back, and he finds a wide-open Jason Witten, who found a soft spot in the zone there. Ball is moving good and quick and early here. We're keeping everything going, or we're keeping the chains moving, excuse me. Dak here is switching the play, trying to get Zeke some open running room. He had one man to beat, but he ends up being brought down after only a gain of 4 on that rush. Now as you see, trying to feed the beast here again. Zeke off to the outside, but he's tripped up by his own blocker, Leo Collins, who got pushed back, and we didn't get much. 3rd and 7 here, looking like this drive might get stalled out, and Dak throws the ball out of bounds. That is definitely a throw he has to make here in the NFL. As you see here, next drive, 2nd and 12 here. Dez gets a catch. He throws off one defender. He ends up being brought down at the 46. That was an absolute strike from Prescott there. I'm telling you, man, this rookie has really proven himself so far early on this season. He's been able to play through some tough route patches here. He's played through all his mistakes and everything, even the game where he had like 4 interceptions. As you see here on 3rd and long, once again, Des Bryant is unable to hang on to the catch. Unfortunately for us, we're going to have to punt. We're still down 7-3 here. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Play action to Lance Dunbar. Dak has plenty of time to throw. 3rd and long here. He's off to the races. Nobody checked down. And he's going to dive and pick up the first down. He could have possibly stayed up, but he has had some fumbling issues here. So we had to still punt on that drive. 1st and 10. They're playing Dez one-on-one on the outside. Dak throws up, and he beats his man, and he is off to the races, and nobody will catch him. As you see, Dez throws his arms up in celebration. The Cowboys finally get on the board with their first touchdown here in week 3. As you see, Quinton and the rest of the boys on the sidelines are fucking lit. They're hyped up, man. We finally got points on the board, and we finally take our first lead of the game here with a minute left in the second quarter. As you see, Dez beating the press easily here. The cornerback, McCray, did not have a chance. Dez was able to catch that pass in stride, and he's off to the races as he scores that touchdown. We end up getting the ball back here. 2nd and 10, 29-yard line, 40 seconds left. Trying to run the ball here with Zeke. And once again, he is stuffed. The running game has been pretty trash so far this game. 9 rushes for only 13 yards. 3rd and 9 here once again. Only a few seconds left. Dak is back, and once again, they seem to be playing Dez one-on-one. And he easily beats that corner once again. And he is gone. Touchdown number 2. 2 touchdowns in the last 2 drives. The Cowboys are really clicking on all cylinders here as the half ends. Definitely a good thing for us heading into the second half as we are gearing up to get the ball back as we take the 10-point lead heading into halftime here. As you see, Dez easily beating the quarterback McCray once again off the line. Caught the pass about 5 yards ahead of him. Plenty of celebrations. You see him getting his airplane on. Just in case you guys were wondering, I am playing on all Madden because I know a lot of you motherfuckers like to hate, but I'm out here getting it, man. We do have the 10-point lead here in the second half. First couple drives stalled out, so here we are picking back up with 4:58 left in the third quarter. We do pick up and hand the ball off to Zeke for a draw right up the middle as he finally picks up a good chunk of yardage there. Still not too good of a game so far. 11 rushes, 23 yards. Had to go away from the running game a little bit, but since we're killing them through the air, I feel like the running game is definitely going to open up here in the second half. You see us here calling Zeke's number again, and he gets off to the outside. He has a couple men to beat, but he runs into Terrence Williams, and he ends up being brought down at the 40. 41 rushing yards on the day. 3:15 left here in the third quarter, 2nd and long. Dak back has plenty of room. He fires up the Dez again, And I don't know what they are doing over there in Chicago, but they better stop leaving that man on the island. He is lost, and Dez is absolutely eating out there today. 5 receptions, 97 yards of rack. You feel me? And 2 touchdowns. 3rd and 3, 17-7. We do pick up the first down, finding Cole Beasley across the middle here. Dak is 11 for 17, 265 yards, 2 touchdown tosses. 1st and goal here, a minute left. I think it's time to feed the beast. They were looking for us to pass. As you see, the running lane opened up, but Zeke did get the wrong hole. He had a little bit of Trent Richardson vision there. As you see what he did last week, not nearly as close as what he's doing this week. Dak back again, once again to pass. Nobody is open. He's going to take off himself, and he ends up sliding, getting down to the 2-yard line. As the third quarter is coming to a close here, just 3 seconds left. We're going to call the play anyway, and it's a toss to Zeke, and he is going to go into the end zone untouched. Absolutely too easy. This kid has been putting up a lot of touchdowns here early in this season. 3rd touchdown so far here on the season. And trust me, there's going to be more and plenty more to come. We got to feed the beast, especially with this line that we got as you see him going across the goal line there. Picking up here in the 4th quarter, 7-something left. Dak once again cannot find an open receiver. He's going to take off once again. He gets pushed out. He fumbles. But luckily the ball ends up going out of bounds for our favor. But we are not going to end up being able to punch it into the end zone. We only end up getting 3. But we do end up taking a 20-point lead with that 3 points. Defense actually stalls out the Bears once again. They haven't scored since the 1st quarter. Dak with the play action. He doesn't see anybody. He rolls out a little bit. He tries to throw it, but he smartly holds on to it. But wait, what is this? Dak is down. He is injured. Hopefully he can be back. Hopefully he's not too serious. You see Kellen Moore hitting the ball off to Zeke Elliott here. Getting out to the outside. He tries to truck one defender. He absolutely got out of the way. He did not want any parts of that man. Getting into the red zone here on the 11. As you see, Dak will not be returning for the rest of this game. That is definitely not a good look for us. Hopefully Kellen Moore can at least just close this one out as we don't get hurt anymore. We only have 2 quarterbacks on the roster, so that would definitely be tragic if both of our QBs got hurt. So here you see a 2nd and 4, minute 56 left on the 6-yard line. Another toss out to Zeke and a couple more amazing blocks as Zeke is able to walk into the end zone for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game here. This is just absolutely too easy for us. We end up going up 34-7, and you know that's all she wrote. The rest of the game, we just had to run out the clock. See Dak here. He doesn't look like he's too hurt. He's coming out to talk shit to the cameras. We're definitely hyped up. We were able to put on a show as we move on to 3-0, and we're gearing up for bigger and better things. We're definitely off to a better start than the critics would have thought with Tony Romo going down and with us finally moving on from him and putting our faith all in a rookie. But it's definitely worked out for us so far this season. As you see us putting up big numbers. Zeke finally got held under 100 yards a day. But Dez Bryant was an absolute monster with 277 receiving yards. Thank you guys for coming out. Make sure to smack that like button and please subscribe. Uncle Sam's Reject Arcade Games. I'm out this bitch. Peace.